Little bit of a shower, Sean. First day of fall, it feels pretty good out there.
It wasn't bad to get a little bit of rain out there, but we were worried because it was right over the roadways, and that's not always good. But it is a beautiful day. Right now, 12:17, a beautiful afternoon starting off, and some of the coolest temperatures we've had in a long time at noontime. I want to show you something. Go to our blog at KXAN.com. Just KXAN.com, click on the weather tab, and then scroll down to the weather blog. This is a photo that one of our viewers sent in. We love these. You can use our reported feature, and it's super easy to use. But you see that kind of, I called it frozen rainbow because it just, to me, I always thought that was kind of cool. But it's an iridescent cloud. It basically is light diffracting through the either water droplets or ice crystals up there, and you can see how that how pretty that is. And then something a little more on a serious note, we all have been pretty stunned at the fires out of Bastrop, and it is amazing. And I think it's a testament to all the folks out there. They're getting out of there and evacuating when they did. But weather alerts and things like that. If you have a weather radio, if you have somebody that's hearing impaired, hard of hearing, deaf, what have you, there is this little device here. It's just some information. You probably already have heard about it, but I put a link in there to it. They're about 30 bucks. What it does is plugs into the weather radio, and of course you know that we're big on the weather radios here. It plugs into it. You just put it under the pillow, and if you're sleeping at night, goes off, you know about it. 79 degrees, that's our weather blog for today. 79 degrees right now, winds out of the north-northeast at 6 miles per hour. Humidity at 44%, dew point 55. You've got 70s. And then a couple of low 80s, 81 in Llano, 81 in San Marcos, a lot of mid-70s, and then 73 in Lampasas and San Saba. A little cooler up to the north, not surprising. That's where a lot of the cool air is coming from. You've got 70s right now all the way to Amarillo, and then guess where the front is not? 90 in Brownsville. Poor folks in Brownsville. This time of the year, it's always, I guess, kind of, not an insult, but it always is rough. We talk about cold fronts across the state, and they just don't get them. They just don't move that far south. They usually die out or wash out, if you will. We do have a little bit of cloud cover, and that has pushed to the southeast. You see, it had a little bit of rain in it earlier, right in through here, over I-35 and 183. It made areas slick, had a few sprinkles here in the downtown area, but it was enough really just to kind of put water droplets all over. Didn't really do much of anything to help us out with greening up our lawns. It was a very light shower. Now, for today, fall started this morning a little after 4 a.m. Not as hot today. In fact, we're in the upper 70s, low 80s right now. We're only going to go for 88 for the high today, and our rain chances are going to hold off until next week. But looking at some of the data that far out, it's looking decent for a chance for rain. So we'll hold out and see what happens there. Forecast model this morning, obviously very quiet as the front pushes south. And guess what? Nothing shows up over the next couple of days here locally. So we'll go with 88. Had a few high, thin clouds out there. We're seeing a few of those right now. Winds out of the north at 5 to 10 tonight. In the 50s area wide. If you're heading out to football games tonight, in the low 80s and upper 70s with a light breeze, but tomorrow morning, if you're going to head out, go for a run or a walk or anything, it ought to be pretty chilly around the area. 7-day forecast, 88 today, 95 tomorrow, 98 on Sunday. Starting to feel like it's not fall, and it looks like that'll continue. Hopefully that rain later in the week, the Wednesday, Thursday shower numbers go up, and the temperatures go down. More in our forecast coming up.